Everyone, I'm back from Japan. I'm back from Go Fest in Japan, and let me tell you, that was such a fun time. I mean, I only just got off the plane a couple of hours ago, but we are back, and we're trying something new on the channel. I'm gonna do a little bit of a ramble about the Go Pass today and whether I think it's good value for money. So this is the first time that the Go Pass has gone global. So every country around the world's had it, but Australia and a few markets have been testing it for the last couple of months. So the big question is it actually worth the money? And look, let me tell you, I've bought the premium pass every single time. It's not so much that I think it's good value for money. It's more that I think it's nice to just tick things off and always have something to tick off and something to work towards. So you'll find this where you find your tickets. So that's normally where it is, but I buy it through the store.PokemonGo, etc. Link in the bio because it gives you a little bit extra value. So once you've bought it, you've got this in your research, and it's Go Pass Deluxe. You might just have Go Pass June there if you haven't bought it. And so how this works is it's a standard battle pass. So you've got the basic version, you've got the deluxe version. And you can just work through the basic version if you want. You could go all the way through to level 100. Now, it's also worth noting that Scopely is testing a 50 tier variant as well. Previously Niantic, see how I'm trying really hard to get used to that. But yeah, when it was introduced and over the last couple of months, there's been a 50 tier version and a 100 tier version, which has created some confusion around some players. I've always had the 100 tier version, but some people here in Australia have had the 50 tier version as well. But basically, you can work through this at your leisure. And you could do all 100 tiers if you wanted, and then buy the deluxe version, and then it will unlock everything you've got previously. The same as any battle pass previously. And when you buy this, you can either buy just the deluxe version, or you can buy the deluxe plus 10 ranks. And that's what I've done here. So, for example, you know, step one, tier one, 10,000 XP, and 10,000 Stardust. Now that's a great way to kick it off. You'll notice that when we tick this off, if you use a star piece, it'll say that you've earned 10,000 XP, but 10,000 Stardust, or if you use an egg, it'll say 10,000 XP, but it does actually double it. So if you look at your Stardust total, don't be confused and think that it didn't work. It's just some kind of bug or hasn't really been ironed out yet. It is actually doing the Stardust increase. So for example, tier 2 Pokeball, and then 25 Pokeballs. You'll notice that the deluxe version is around about 3 to 4 times as much as you would get in the free tier. It's not always that. Like for example, on tier 3, that's a Dynamax Grookey. Let's do the Dynamax Grookey now, for example. And then on the paid version, you'll get Grookey Candy. So it's kind of like a supporting tier as well as part of that. So given how many Rillabooms I just did in Osaka Go Fest, I did so many. I think I did around about 37 Gigantamax Rillabooms. There's no way I'm going to use this. There's no way I'm going to use this, but I'm just trying to prove the point of how this works. So let's just check the IVs. Bad. That's all right. That's all right. So you'll see that in all of these here, you've got all of your different tiers. So that goes all the way through to level 100. After level 100 or level 50, if you're on the level 50 variant, you'll notice it just moves straight to Stardust, which it's not good value on the Stardust. So you've got 50 Stardust per level, and then just a measly 100 on the deluxe. I think that should be more like 500 personally, especially if we're going 3 to 4 times as much. So if anyone from Scopely's watching this, please, let's make that change. I would love to see that. Level 100 is an Articuno with a special background and a lucky trinket. So every time I've used a lucky trinket, I've used it on different things. So I used it on a Gigantamax Machamp recently in Go Fest. That's good. And I also used it on a 98% Armored Mewtwo as well. And you'll see that throughout this as kind of the theme. You get all the Articuno candy, you get lots of rare candy. Notice that Dreepy is at 92, so tier 92. That's also shout out Dreepy being at 92. And then you have Sandalit also at 94. Interestingly, Sandalit is part of the deluxe tier, and you notice that shiny got shadow dropped, so maybe that they're trying to sort of gatekeep that shiny a little bit, which has a really nice white sort of look to it. But even on the free tier, you get things like a battle pass, which is cool. You get lots of max particles. At 87, I also want to do a little shout out to 87. 87 is a Frigibax. Make sure that if you get to 87 before Go Fest rolls around, you don't redeem this until Go Fest starts. So I think 28th or the 29th at 10 a.m. last weekend in June. Redeem that, but wait until 10 a.m. because then you have a chance of that Frigibax being a shiny. If you redeem it before then, it will not be a shiny. You have to wait until then. So there's so much stuff in this, and you'll notice at certain tiers as well, you get a few bonuses. So if we go back to, I think, level 25, tier 1 Go Pass bonus, that is a 50% bonus to friendship tiers. So if we go here, 1.5 times XP from increasing friendship tiers. So that can be up to 300,000 XP if you use a lucky egg in getting to best friends as well, which is nothing to sneeze at. And then the next tier at level 50 is increased XP and Stardust from research breakthroughs. Kind of snooze. You don't get too many research breakthroughs. You're only going to get 4 a month, right? And then tier 3, which is level 75, 2 times hatch Stardust and 2 times hatch XP. That 2 times hatch Stardust is good. I'm really happy with that. But otherwise, this is like, I just like doing it. There's so many things to tick off. Like if we, you could get to level 100 and just hit claim rewards. But basically you just need to go through all this stuff. Let's throw our star piece on and then I'll show you what I mean. So star piece, and we'll go back into our view rewards. So you just tap each of these. So earn 10,000 XP, 10,000 Stardust. So see at the top, it's 10,000 Stardust. It's actually, whatever the Stardust bonus is. I checked it the last few months because I thought it was quite bad that they didn't give you that bonus. But you just move through all these and tap them all. But again, you can hit just claim rewards at the bottom as well, if that's your thing. Once you have maxed this out, notice Rattata. So level 7, Rattata. I mean, I don't know who doesn't have a Rattata. Shout out on that bounce back from my Crown Swordzation. I don't know who doesn't have an Alolan Rattata, but you know what? If you're short on Rattata candy, this is going to hook you up because look at this. Look at this in these rewards. Scopely have really come through and given us Rattata candy. This is what we've all asked for. Clam Pearl, incense. So see, incense is free. That's cool. All this stuff is good. All this stuff is good. Once you are done with this, right? Just say you max that out. I'm not going to make you sit through the Clam Pearl situation. The daily tasks. So each day you will have daily tasks. You'll have a regular version and then a premium version. And then you have the weekly tasks as well. So these are where you can really level up a lot. It's 100 points per level. And so if you by the time you catch 75 Pokemon, which you'll probably do in a day or two, that's 2 levels. Win a raid. A level and a half, 20 great throws, 150 points. So you can level up a fair bit as part of this. Now, also leveling up from memory, how to earn points is not just those tasks. So winning a raid will level you up with 100 points. Hatching an egg is 40 points, so almost half a level, and catching a Pokemon is 5 points as well. So it's pretty good. You can earn a total of 250 points per day through this method, plus your quests, your tasks there as well. So it is pretty easy to level up through everything. It's not that difficult. But yeah, I just love working my way through these rewards here. So Clam Pearl, I think maybe they're trying to keep the good shinies because Clam Pearl has a really good shiny. They're trying to keep that gated with Sandalit being in the deluxe and Clam Pearl being in the deluxe as well, whereas Alolan Rattata is in the free version. So is this pass worth it? That's the big question, right? You'll see at the top that in May, I reached the full level 200. So I got all of the stuff done here. That was a lot of stuff. And Evatao was the main free level 100 reward there, as well as the lucky trinket as well. So I think it's pretty good. I think it's worth getting. But there is rumored to be a dedicated Go Fest pass, similar to how the Road to Unova and the Unova Tour stuff went. There was a Unova Tour pass as well, where you got things like a Curem mask and things like that. There is going to be a Zacian mask and a Zamazenta mask in the Go Fest pass that's coming out, so that'll be cool. And there's also rumored to be bottle caps as well. So if you can only afford either this pass or the Go Fest pass that'll come out at the end of this month when Go Fest happens, I would probably save for the Go Fest pass. But if you can afford both and you think, you know, all this Stardust is worth it, then absolutely go for it. I mean, at the very least, use the free tier and see how high you get. And if you feel like all the rewards that you can see in the deluxe are worth it, then just pull the trigger. But if you can only afford one, hold out for the Go Fest one, which will come out later this month. That's all for me. That's all for me. Hopefully that kind of helps. If you like this video, if you like this sort of casual chat and walking through different things, don't forget I do have the shorts if you want really compacted information. But if you want these kind of like long form chats, which are like, you know, micro podcasts with visual elements, then let me know. I'm happy to keep doing them. If you just want me to focus on some of the other long form stuff only and just entirely stick to that, let me know. I'd love your feedback. Don't be afraid to give it to me. If you want to see something change, let me know too. I want this to be the channel that you guys love to watch. So if you haven't subscribed already, definitely go do that. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about these kind of videos? Do you want me to do more of them? They're pretty casual. They're easy to do. Happy to do them if you want, but let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys.